Out to center ice. Here's Bradford. Eric Bradford, the former Barrie Colt, dumped it in, ended up going right into the midsection of Josh Chapman, and Goldobin skates it out. Here comes Nikolai Goldobin looking to make a move. It rolled off his stick. Hodgson was watched closely by Bell, and now the 67s clear it out, and Konechny just dumps it into the zone. Brody Barrick will leave it for Spinozzi. I'll pass out to center ice. Lindbergh looking for the right wing, goes off the stick of Connor Brown into the 67's bench, and we get a whistle.
Goals and 19 assists on the season for the Sting. He'll take the face-off just in front of the Ottawa 67's bench.
Spinozzi made sure to step over the red line before dumping it in. Trudeau leaves it. 67's trying to move it out. It's kept in. Davis Brown wanted to center it. Goes through. Gustafson backhands it to the far side. Salturo will just send it back. 67s regroup in their own zone. Lintuniemi had played it up ahead, but it comes back out for McDowell. McDowell chips it into the zone. No icing here. Henley up along the near side. Brown. This is Ottawa's Connor Brown as opposed to Erie's Connor Brown. Chapman knocks down Konechny. Play continues on. Cadola comes back in. Cadola trying to center it. Lintuniemi had him tied up. Lindbergh drops. Spinozzi goes cross ice. He's got McDowell there. Wrist shot now into the middle. Here's Lindbergh looking into the backhand towards the front of the net. Davis Brown couldn't dig it free as Bradford had him tied up. Spinozzi comes in off the left point, puts it behind the goal. Here is Brown. Davis Brown still trying to get free. 267s watching him, both Henley and Konechny, and then coming down the wall was Bell. Lintuniemi just clears it off the glass and out. Spinozzi quick up for Brown. He put a stick on it to negate the icing, but then he's headed to the bench. Long quick up for Urbanek. Off his stick, Spinozzi hands it off for Goldobin. Little drop pass by Hodgson looking for Latta, did not connect. Sting have to regroup in their own zone. Goldobin stepping up. Goldobin for Latta. Hands it off. Here's Josh Chapman letting the shot go. Trudeau way out of the crease to challenge, and it's knocked away. Lintuniemi chipped it past Hodgson, and Fielding carries it out. Spinozzi and McDowell on the back end for Sarnia. Renault. Cross ice for King. Lintuniemi will play it around the boards before being bumped by Renault. Alex Renault. Bushnell got tied up with one of the 67s who had a hold of his stick. Bushnell trying to keep it in, and now the penalty is called. And
at the goal crease. The defensive goal crease.
At least a legitimate scoring chance. I guess it could have gone in. Goldobin dropping it in the middle, and Studnicka knocks it back out to center ice, and then he'll chase after it. Barrick just touched it ahead of the goal line. That slipped behind the goal line when he touched it. It was 2 minutes. Hodgson getting tangled up with some 67s. Latta plays it along the near side. Back for McDowell. Hodgson. D'Angelo going into the corner for Goldobin. Dropping it back. Here's D'Angelo. Little poke check there along the boards by Studnicka, and Hodgson has to bring it out. Hayden Hodgson, the Leamington native. Hodgson makes a move. Now lets a shot go. Lintuniemi got a stick on it, and up and out of play. We get a whistle. McDowell up for Hodgson. Gives to deep McDowell. Jimmy McDowell centers it out in front. They score! Nick Latta right out in front of the net, able to bury it behind Trudeau, and the Sarnia Sting are on the board, leading at 1-0.
McDowell goes in deep along the icing line and finds Latta right there. And Latta just with that stick on the ice, able to get it by goaltender Philippe Trudeau at 13:45. So number 32 on the season for the captain. And the Sting lead this one by 1-0. So it'll be Latta from McDowell and Hodgson to give the Sting the first goal of the hockey game.
Graham around here for Henley. Urbanek Wanted to get the puck to settle down. Now he'll walk in over the line. Urbanek gives it off. Shot goes wide of Barrick. Urbanek playing along the boards. Henley now in his own zone. Lintuniemi, look out. Up along the boards too is Chapman stepping up. I think he caught Graham a little bit and lost his stick in the process as Davis Brown's shot is handled by... This is Cadola making a little move now. Cadola looking to break in. Cross ice feed goes into the corner. Brown skating away or trying to from Lintuniemi. Lindbergh will chase it into the near corner. Getting there first was Henley. Lindbergh looking to tie up Henley. Chipped off the glass and out by Henley. Spinozzi back for it. Cadola. Little touch pass for Chapman. He'll step over the red line, dump it into the Ottawa zone. Henley. Out in the middle. Cadola wanted to play it there. Broken up. Cadola walking a little backhand chance, tipped wide. Here's a little play, a little scramble out in front of the net as Brown trying to take it free. Hodgson there as well. 67s though holding the Sting to just the 1-goal lead. We approach 2 minutes to go in the opening period. Latta, the goal scorer, dumps it in there before taking a bump along the far side by Duchesne. Studnicka content to dump it down the ice, and this will be an icing call against Ottawa.
1:55 left here in the opening period of play.
Either about the call or why the whistle, one or the other. Or both. So Sting on the power play. Looking to open up a 2-0 lead, possibly. McDowell gives it back to D'Angelo. Goldobin looking around. Pass goes off the skate of Fielding. Here's Latta. D'Angelo hands it off to McDowell with a wrist shot. And getting squared to the shooter was Trudeau.
26 seconds into the penalty against Middleton. Face-off will come to the right of goaltender Trudeau.
See if Sarnia tried to set up McDowell for the one-timer, playing that offside on the power play. Tobin had it taken away by Bell. Bradford trying to break in. Eric Bradford will take it in the corner. Once he gets there, usually you'll see a guy want to kill off some time. Bell coming down the wall. Vernon Bell chipping it back in for Bradford. Chipped away, and now Sarnia with a chance to take possession. Hodgson gives it back to D'Angelo. Anthony D'Angelo eligible for the 2014 NHL entry draft, as is Nikolai Goldobin. Highly rated, took part in the Prospects game in January. Latta had it come in the middle, rolled off his stick. Bell comes back for the 67s with Bradford. Bell short-handed, spins back out. Ottawa almost with too many men on the ice, and a good job by Saltero. I think he read that, came off the bench and just left the puck. Did not play it, as he may have been the 6th 67 on the ice. May have actually been 6 or 7 67s. Davis Brown whistles it wide from a bad angle. Around the board, Sting keep it in. Brown looked like he may have touched it with a high stick. Play allowed to continue on. Brown chips it past King. Brown dropping it in the middle. Shot goes wide. One of the Sting go flying into the end wall. That was Cadola. Brown has a man behind him. That's Lindbergh, whose shot goes wide of the goal. Gustafson dropping it for Henley. Henley carrying it out to center ice, dumping into the zone. No icing here. Barrick sets it up for Chapman. Fans to drop in before or after the game with their game ticket for a free snack. Saltero stepping up for Brown. On a Brown shot, Barrick stayed with him. McDowell Thought about clearing on the backhand. Instead, whistles it around the boards on the forehand and clears. Trudeau. Lintuniemi on the right wing side. Dumps it into the zone. He'll chase after it. Gustafson coming around from the near side. It's played away. To the line. Brown. Duchesne lets a wrist shot go. Blockered away and into the corner by Barrick. D'Angelo tried to get it free. Latta with a chance to clear. Can't chip it past. Duchesne follows up and then gets it down the ice. Just a couple seconds to go before Noah Bushnell rejoins the play. Latta got tied up coming over the line. Here's Latta now into the corner. Looking to center, and it goes right out the other side as Hayden Hodgson looked to bury it from the bad angle. D'Angelo. Cross ice feed. Here's a chance for Goldobin looking to break in. Going to the front of the net. Trudeau the stop. And the puck just slides out the other side. Hodgson for D'Angelo. Goldobin wanted to drop it. Blocked by Middleton. A pass a little bit too far out for Schlichting to reach.
Playing a handful of games with the 67 so far this year.
There's Lindbergh looking to break his way to the front of the net. Trudeau got a piece of that. Cadola put it off a stick. Brown trying to catch up to it. Knocked away by Davis. Lindbergh on the left wing side. Little poke there by Lintuniemi. D'Angelo following up. Shift back out to center ice by number 26, Salturo. Cadola. D'Angelo plays it back into the middle. Davis, Brown, and Lindbergh looking to go to work. Instead, Lintuniemi had Cadola right there trying to take it away. 67's clear. Gustafson dropping. Salturo looking to backhand it towards the front of the net. Chapman read that. Played it out of harm's way. Cadola skating it back out. Vladislav Cadola carries it just over the line. Davis Brown cut it a little too far and not able to make the play. Comes back a little tap for Duchesne.
This year, and then last night was Taylor Dupuis, and tonight, Brody Barrick.
Brody Barrick making his 22nd appearance of the season for the Sting as Cadola walking in, getting tied up by Gustafson. Still stays with the puck, then it rolled off his stick. Henley played it up for Gustafson. Gustafson just over the line, wanted to play it towards the front of the net. D'Angelo cut off his man there. That was Brown. Now D'Angelo got tangled up with Joe Manette, the referee, a little bit. D'Angelo plays it for Schlichting. Cadola could not control. Goes down the ice for Henley. Plays it quick up for Gustafson. Brown creeping in the left wing side, now stops in the middle. Gustafson set it up, and D'Angelo broke it up. Brown cuts across for Lindbergh. Lindbergh right out in front, and they score! Lindbergh for Davis. Brown, it goes off his stick and into the back of the...
On the right side, feed it to Lindbergh, and the back it goes to Brown. At 12:04 in the Sting, take a 2-0 lead. Davis Brown scored last night and picks up his 14th here tonight.
Bushnell with Renault and Cicerelli. Renault trying to dig it free. Comes loose and out and down the ice. Schlichting back there after it. 6.5 to go in the second period. Sarnia leading by Bills in D'Angelo as we've got bodies flying here in Sarnia. Hodgson plays it back for Cadola. Well, pass in the middle. Nobody there wearing a black jersey. Cadola back there for it. Now King steps up. Jeff King through the legs of Hodgson. McDowell played into the corner. Hodgson wanted to play it away, but Lintuniemi came away. Bradford in over the line with Hill. Hill, second opportunity, did not make its way through. Hodgson carries it back for the Sting. Nikolai Goldobin breaks out. Has Latta on his left. Goldobin looking to go to work. And Middleton says, no, you're not making it through the middle. Brown with Hill. Here's Hill getting this shot off, but it goes off a stick. Pace is picked up in this last few minutes, now with under 3 to go in the second. Two players lost sticks, and they were both Sarnia players down low. King still without his. Goldobin towards the line. Lintuniemi, a wrist shot. King, who got a stick from Latta, able to play it out in front of the net. Barrick wanted to cover it up. It comes loose. Latta trying to cut off the pass out in front. Hill poked there by King. Now the Sting carry it out. Hodgson just wants to dump it in. Sarnia gets the line change in. 2:22 to go. Sting up by 2. Middleton off a stick, and it just rolls up into the Ottawa bench, and we get a whistle.
As you say, all of a sudden, a
Continuing
year in Europe, and then was dealt to the 67th.
Here is Brown looking to go wide on McDowell. Drops it. Salturo walks in, hit the crossbar. We need to get the bars measured on that net.
We do. That's about 3 games. Heart of Nick Daw in this building a year ago when he scored late in the 3rd period. Nick Daw was working on a former Sting goaltender, working on a shutout, and Salturo scored the only goal in a 5-1 loss here last January.
Goldobin moves it over to Hodgson. Picked up there by the 67. Salturo. Long pass hits Latta with that. Goldobin turns it back. Broken up by Gustafsson. Gustafsson's pass looking to find Salturo on the near side. It squeaks out. Cadola coming back with speed. He had it poked away. Now Gustafsson turns it back. The fans checking his. Spinozzi on the backhand will clear. Lintuniemi. Gustafsson had it go by him. Spinozzi hands it back to McDowell. Ottawa looking to put some pressure on, but the Sting come back out. Hodgson cuts across the blue line. Latta looking to center. Rolled off his stick. Duchesne sent him into the corner. Lindbergh scored a shorthanded goal in this game. Reverses it back. McDowell sidestep to check to get the shot off. Lindbergh in for Brown. Spinning it back there. Lindbergh dropped it back. Schlichting with a wrist shot. That's kicked out by Trudeau. Cadola steps just in over the line. Now Lindbergh drops it. Quick shot taken there. Brown looking for it. Davis Brown sends it back. McDowell, Schlichting into the corner. Studnicka breaks that up. Follow through on the dump out attempt, goes down the ice. Ended up catching Lindbergh a little up high as well. Now
Mississauga, and just 3 points in advance of the Belleville Bulls. So just 5 points separating seeds 7 through 10 in the East.
Shot taken there, kicked out by Barrick. Cicerelli with King. Tried to put out in front of the net. King took it away before Trudeau could cover. Chapman walks in, pokes it there to Bushnell. Bushnell out in front of the net. Cicerelli looking for the tap in, but broken up by the 67s, and they move it back out to center. 44 to go in the 3rd. Sting leading this one 5-0. Shots a little tighter now, 30-24, but this one's been all Sarnia to this point.
Sting's last victory was late January in Plymouth, a 6-2 win, so trying to snap that 10-game losing streak and the 11-game winless streak.
Hodgson wanted to get the shot off, but Middleton was able to block that. Win was January 10th against Plymouth.
They've really only won, I think this is just their 4th victory since the calendar turned over to 2014.
Well, there's still 5:15 to go.
That's right. There is.
And they beat Kitchener on home ice back on November 14th. It's been a lean 2014 so far.
It has been.
But for the most part, other than a couple of games, Sarnia has been, keeping in it. As that chance goes wide of the net.
Yeah, they've had some solid efforts where, the coaching staff thought maybe they deserved a bit better fate than what they had. But the game last on Family Day against Saginaw, they played well, but lost 3-1. Last night, not too bad, but lost 3-2.
Konechny coming in. He was tripped up by DeAngelo. Outside with a shot and kicked out by Barrick. Travis Konechny showing the skills now. Right out back out in front of that for Bradford. Now here's Nevin Guy with a chance. That's blocked. Sting looking to clear it. Lintuniemi keeps it in at the line. Konechny putting on a little bit of a show here now. Spinozzi will clear.
Didn't have an exceptional first and second period, but he certainly had 3 or 4 quality scoring opportunities here in the third.
Well, Dobin trying to help kill off some time here, even though we're playing 4-on-4. Now Cadola waiting, as he likes to do. Waiting longer, now his shot goes wide. Breaks outside the plate.
You don't want to do that.
Difference is in baseball, you do that, you may get thrown out. In hockey, you may just get a stern talking to. Now Duchesne and King having a little joust in the corner. Little whack there. Referee Joe Manette just watching him. Spear, slash, cross check. Joe Manette just watches it happen. It's a 5-0 game. It may be time to call a penalty. And he's going to probably take them both.
Buck 43.
But in this case, Cadola was able to find D'Angelo for his second of the game.
Back-to-back goals by D'Angelo.
Urbanek comes in. It is onside. Urbanek making a move, going to the front of the net. Pass is blocked. 10 seconds to go. Lintuniemi, wrist shot. That's played away. Another chance. It's in. It just gets behind Brody Barrick. And with 6 seconds to go in the third period, the shutout has been broken.